Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back for episode 4 of our Formula 1 2021 My Team. And like I said before, the first segment of each video is going to be me dealing with the team and all that stuff. And then the second part will be the race. So after the last race, I didn't touch anything. If you haven't seen episode 3, hit the link up there, go watch that, and then come back here to watch this episode. Sorry, forgot to put my phone on silent. But as you can see, we got a aerodynamics department event, so looks like we're having some issues. We're right on the cusp of a significant step forward in our component development, but we're not going to achieve it by our internal deadline unless there's a last minute push from the whole department. I suggest we authorize overtime for the next couple of weeks to help us get over the line. So the morale will go down 20%, but we don't want to risk overworking our staff. It is the first season, so I kind of don't want to put too much pressure on them from the start. There's a little bit of expectations for the season, but nothing too dramatic. We want to keep the morale up for the long term, so I think I'm gonna decline this. I don't want to put too much stress on them. We don't have like any major expectations. We are taking it slow to begin with. We have $1.38 million to spend and 2,050 research points. I don't think you guys can see it because the camera here is kind of blocking it. You can see the money, but you can't see the research points. But we have 2,050 of those to spend, so we're gonna go and take a look. So right now we have 4 out of the 24 for aerodynamics, 4 out of 23 for chassis, 4 out of 27 for the durability, and 3 out of 23 for the powertrain. I do want to focus on aerodynamics and the chassis a little bit more, and the durability. I don't think powertrain is a major I don't think it's like super important right now. It is the most developed out of any of them so far, as you can see on the kind of pie chart at the bottom right. So let's see what our suggested upgrades are. So we do have some upgrades completed. The streamlined suspension arms, those are complete for the aero package, and we got new barge boards that have been unlocked. We're gonna go recommended upgrades. So we have tertiary wing flaps. So we could do this. So it's 1100, and that would be an estimated completion of June 3rd. So let's do that, because again, we want to focus kind of on one department at a time. That is done, and now we have 950. I don't think, can we afford anything else? Okay, so the barge boards, we actually have a discount on the barge board, so we're gonna go ahead and just purchase that as well. And turbulence created from the wheel profile can be reduced by more effective barge boards, resulting in less drag, essentially. So that is good. We will have that in 16 days. And as you can see at the bottom right, we are past Haas, Alfa Romeo, and Williams in terms of our aero package development. Soon to be passing AlphaTauri. Now we only have 375, so we don't have anything else available to upgrade just because of lack of funds. I'm gonna go ahead and schedule some activities for our team. Power team building, aerodynamics equipment upgrades. I think we're going to do that because again, we do want to focus on our aero department and our chassis department, and then maybe work on Alessi a little bit. So he's second driver PR filming. That looks more of a marketing thing. Attend F1 esports event. That is 4 days. So we have 4 days available before our press interview and the Monaco Grand Prix. Let's go for a durability focus. We want to focus on the development of the car mainly, and then we have 1 day, so we don't have any other days available. So everyone's got the day off on the 17th before the Grand Prix weekend. We can spend some money to upgrade the specs. So we can do quality control of the chassis. The failure chance will be reduced by 10%. Let's go for quality control, I think, because we want the parts that we develop early, early in our development cycle to work and not have to pay more money to get them done again. So let's focus on that. We're not going to be shutting down any facilities. I don't know why that's an option. Driver standings, myself, I am in 6th place in the drivers championship with 12 points. We had the 4th place finish in Bahrain, and we did not get any points in Spain. And then drivers or constructors championship, we are in 5th, just with my 12 points from the Bahrain Grand Prix. But I think we are ready to head over to the race or the press interview. We got the gearbox improved materials coming in, we got a chassis upgrade coming in, and then we got our weekly resources and our running costs, so essentially the bills to run the team. So there's our arrow, and there's our
production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for the weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
I just spent like $1 million for this not to happen, and look what happens. So we got a development conflict. The head of the chassis department and Alessi have had a difference of opinion on which direction we should take development next. Both parties have raised some good points to back up their argument. Who do you think ought to have a responsibility here? So the department lead has more experience in the matter. We should side with them. So that's just the suggested that's the recommendation from the team. My apologies. And if we do go with the department lead, we get 50% off our MONACO structure. Don't know what that is. I mean, I know what it looks like, but I've never heard of that word. And if we go with the driver, he gets an increase in focus, but we only get 10% on the structure. I think we're going to focus on developing the car because, to be honest, I don't think Alessi will be here for very long. Assuming that the car is developed well in the next few seasons. Now, let's keep the simulation going. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. Okay.
Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Think carefully who you select, as while you'll receive a claim for beating them, you'll lose a claim if you fail to do so.
Okay, so, as I was saying, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe, like the video, notification bell, comment down below what you guys think of the videos, all that good stuff. We got a press interview, and it looks like we're going to be choosing our first rival. I think I want to go with, like, Haas, because I know in Spain we were battling with Schumacher quite a few times. Also, AlphaTauri seems like a doable rivalry.
Of our newest Formula One team, we've got an awful lot to talk about, so let's jump straight in. We've heard rumours that your engineers and teammates have had a difference of opinion on where you focus your development efforts. As someone with experience as both the team manager and a driver, how do you tackle disagreements like this?
I think these kind of disagreements are healthy. They speak to people's passions and help drive creativity in a lot of ways. So that's a very political answer. It's tough, but at the end of the day, I trust the department leads to make the right call. I'm gonna, stick with my team. My teammate will notice that. I don't know if that was a good thing.
Have the highest employee satisfaction of all the F1 teams. That's quite the accolade. In your opinion, what makes you the best team to work for in Formula One?
So maybe something to attract new engineers to our team. We've invested a lot in our facilities to make it not just a great place to work, but with an eye towards employee well-being. And I think it's that we pride ourselves on putting the welfare of our staff above everything else. So let's go with the first one.
Upgrades to your facilities seem to have stalled. Is there no more room for improvement, or are you prioritizing other areas?
All right, I want to know who in the team is opening their mouth to the press and telling them that our chassis had a big screw up and we couldn't get our parts in on time for the race.
Your second driver seems to be getting much more comfortable with their car. Have you been focusing on their development?
To be honest, we did give him a gym, I think. We gave him a gym. We upgraded the personnel. A personnel tab, I guess, is essentially just for your second driver and their facilities. But besides that, we haven't done much, but I'm just going to give them like a political answer. They're making progress, but I think we can push them harder. Investment in your staff is so important in this sport. They've really been putting in the hours in the simulator. Yeah, let's go with that one.
Would it be safe to say that in terms of team orders, your career comes first in your team?
There are no team orders here. It's my team, so my rules, and we've got to consider what's best for the drivers' championship. My chance. Okay, absolutely not. There's no team orders here.
It's been wonderful to spend some time with you. Best of luck out on track.
Okay, so we have everything ready. We spent all our money. We have 435k, but we can't really spend on anything. That's not enough to do anything significant. Activities, we can't plan any more activities until the next race. So let's advance and let's get this race weekend on the road. So we're at Monaco, Circuit de Monaco, in Monaco. And as usual, I'm just gonna cut the practice stuff, guys, so I will see you at qualifying right now. All right, guys, so I just spent the last like hour and a half doing these practice sessions, and this car on this track, it's basically undriveable. Holy crap, it is hard to drive. There might be a crash or something. Like, it is bad, guys. It is really bad. But we're gonna go into qualifying. We're gonna try our best here, okay? We're gonna try our very best, and let's just see what happens. I put like the maximum downforce you could possibly have. You need a lot of downforce for Monaco, but honestly, this car felt like it was driving the entire time without a front wing. Like, it was bad. But let's just see what happens, guys. Let's see. All right, so here we go into qualifying. I'm gonna show you how hard this car is to drive. Okay, why does it feel better all of a sudden? We got Max Verstappen in front of us. We are still in 20th. Like, compared to the multiplayer car, to do all the turns except these hairpins here, like, you need to be a gear lower. Like, that's how bad it is. And we are bottom of the list right now. We need to do good in qualifying too, because you can barely overtake on this track. Like, look at that. Verstappen is already like a solid second ahead of us. Okay, we moved up into 21st, headed into sector 3. I'll be honest, the car does feel a little bit better, but we are still at the back of the grid. Like, this is horrible, guys. We're getting major lockups, and we're gonna be finishing at the back. We're gonna be starting at the back of the grid. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta hope for a safety car or a disaster to someone else, because we're at the back of the grid. It's almost impossible to overtake here. And oh boy, CYBORG Racing definitely has work to do, but we do reach a level 5 acclaim level, which means we can get a secondary sponsor for our god-awful team at the moment. This is not the race for us to win at all. We cannot compete on these horrible. Oh no, and we have a potentially wet race too. This is gonna be an interesting race, guys. This is gonna be a very interesting race. It's raining. Oh my god. No. Guys, this is gonna be bad, man. This is gonna be so bad. Okay, guys. I don't even know what to say here. I'm gonna bring this up to all the practice sessions where we're very sunny and, you know, vacation vibe conditions. We are in the trenches here. Okay, this is bad. I'm literally scared for this race. So it looks like we're gonna be pitting around 19 laps, and we're gonna be on the full wets the whole race. It looks like it doesn't look like it's gonna get sunny until the end of the race. So maybe we can switch onto the intermediates or some softs, but we will see about that. And let's just get into this race, guys. Holy, so we are at the back of the grid. There's no one behind, so we don't have to worry about anyone crashing into our rear. And here we go. We got the Williams, Nicholas Latifi, a fellow Canadian. I can barely see. Oh my god, we're heading into turn one. I almost crashed into the wall already. So honestly, I don't have any major goals this race. We're just trying to survive this race, okay? We'll be right back. We're gonna be getting overlap fairly quickly, I would imagine. Hopefully, like, I might just put a montage of, like, you know, some elevator music, me going through these laps like as slow as possible, basically, because if I go any faster, I'm gonna end up in the wall. This looks bad on me, the team owner. I'm supposed to be the #1 driver, and we can't even make the first. I got a 3-second penalty. I'm in last. Show me a little bit of slack here. Hopefully there's more traffic straight ahead. And we almost slide. We're sliding. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to finish this race. I'm going to be completely straight with you guys. We're behind Nikita Mazepin in the Haas. And we hit his front side. And here we go. Let's try this again. So Nicholas Latifi to our right, Mazepin right in front of us. Oh, and we kind of squeezed by Mazepin. We're going to be kept to the outside, though. We are able to get a place on the first turn. We let Nicholas Latifi pass in front of us, so as long as we can stick to the race line, I highly doubt Mazepin is going to be able to pass us. I don't think Mazepin is going to be too happy that we were able to overtake him on the very first turn of the race.
That was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
So it's the first lap at Monaco. I'm going to see if I can just go for something a little sneaky here. And I just squeezed by like 3 drivers, I think. Or 2 drivers. I squeezed by Mazepin and Latifi. That was, I don't know how that worked, but we were able to pull it off. And we are in P20 now. We moved up 2 places. We are right behind Alessi. And when I'm telling you guys, this car is basically impossible to drive. I mean it. Like, look at this. Mazepin is right up on our ass. And I mean, honestly, there's nothing he can really do about it. He can try and overtake me in the exact spot where I overtook him. Like, we have to go so slow around these turns. I'm like, we got collided with. Who? Someone just hit me. Who the heck was that? Someone literally just hit me. I think that was Nikita Mazepin. We got a pit now. Oh my god. So it looks like we have to pit on the second lap of the race. Nikita Mazepin straight up just hit us. And it doesn't look like he's getting a penalty or anything. That is some BS, I tell you. Oh my god, and we got a puncture, guys. We got a puncture. I just smashed into Nikita Mazepin. I'm telling you guys, this car is under... Guys. Guys, what do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do anymore, man. We got a yellow flag. I am literally dragging myself to the pit. We have a blown out rear right and a blown out front left. I hope I am not... I really hope I'm not damaging the car here, besides what has already been damaged. I see Nikita Mazepin also trying to box, and we are literally limping into the pit lane on the second lap. On the second freaking lap, guys. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever been more frustrated with a Formula 1 race, like, ever, in maybe the month and a half that I've played this game. But we're gonna get new tires, a new front wing, and I guess we're gonna try again. Like, we're at the back of the grid again. And look at this, it is lap 3 and we are already getting overlap. We're gonna be getting the blue flag really soon. I have 3 corners to let I'm gonna let these guys pass here. Please pass me. Sorry. I'm trying to let you pass. I'm sorry. And I have to, like, look at these. All these drivers are already overlapping us on the 3rd lap of the race. What am I supposed to do here? I don't know. This car is undrivable. It is undrivable. I have maximum downforce on, I think. Oh my god. So there's Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari in P4. We are already getting overlapped on lap 3 by most of the people in the race. Most of the people in the race, we're getting overlapped. Ignoring blue flag. Ignoring what? Like, we just might have to retire the car. I might just have to retire the car, honestly. The car is undrivable. It is undrivable. I don't know if there's like an issue with my car right now, or maybe the car is just that underdeveloped, but I can't drive the car, guys. I literally cannot drive the car. Blue flag. Okay, I'm gonna let these go. Please pass me. Sorry, I'm sorry. Hey! What the hell was that? How was that with... What? Bro, I don't know what to do here. Like, I'm literally trying everything to let these people pass me. And I'm assuming we suffered some damage to the baseboard. That is unrepairable. Guys. The side pods, not the barge board. Guys, I think there's no point of racing. Like, this is just embarrassing at this point. I've literally been trying for the last hour to race, and I can't do it. I literally cannot do it. And that is Latifi overlapping me. Yeah, retire the car. We're retiring the car. No, that's George Russell. Okay, I did not mean to retire it like that. I was just going to choose the retire from session option. Yeah, like, we got the flashback here, but that doesn't even matter. We are just going to retire from the session. I do it again. I'm not even trying. Like, I'm not even trying to race. I'm just trying to keep control of the car, and we keep crashing. Oh my god, that's my teammate. Go, 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 go. At least you're doing something out here. I'm ashamed to be your teammate today. No. I'm proud to be your teammate because you are doing much better than I am. Should we just be a good sport? Let's be a good sport, try and finish the race. I'm gonna fast forward through a lot of this crap, honestly.
You've taken damage to the side pods. Expect to feel a little drag.
Okay, no, retire. No, how do I retire? I can't retire? Can I not retire? Do I have to finish this race? It looks like I have to finish the race, guys. Guys, like what on earth do I do? What do I do? Restart session, race director, camera settings, tutorial. Oh, retire from session. Okay. Guys, I'm retiring from the session. Like, I can't drive the car. I literally could not drive the car. No, I hit retire from session. I was looking forward to doing this, like just playing Formula 1 today, but after that, like, that was just frustrating. Like, Lewis Hamilton obviously finishes in P1. The car was undrivable. It was literally undrivable. I can't believe I have to post this as an episode, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys will find some sort of entertainment in me getting pissed off at this game, but I could not drive the car. I literally could not drive it. Damage deductions. We lost 40K for all the damage that we took to the car, and we got $831,000 for that race versus I think the last race we got around like 1.3.
Our cash is getting pretty low. We may need to shut down facilities for a while to cut down our running costs.
Excuse me? Okay, well, that's a little cliffhanger for the next episode because, as I said, after the race, I don't touch anything. So we got Azerbaijan up next for the next episode. Hopefully it isn't raining, and hopefully the car is a lot better so we can actually race. Like, oh my god. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched up to this point, please subscribe, please hit the like button, because that was so painful to record. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, peace out.